Mickey Mouse Magical Story. Mickey and the Beanstalk. Long, long ago, there was a place where it was sunny every day. It was called Happy Valley. Everything there was pretty and green and happy. High on a hilltop overlooking the valley stood a castle. Inside were many beautiful things, but the most beautiful thing of all was a golden harp. This was no ordinary harp, though. The harp sang sweetly and had the face of an angel. Its magical music cast a spell of peace over Happy Valley. One day, a mysterious shadow darkened the valley. When it went away, the harp had disappeared. Without the harp, the magic spell was broken. Soon, the people grew sad and hungry. 3 farmers were sadder and hungrier than anyone else: Farmer Mickey, Farmer Donald, and Farmer Goofy. They only had a slice of bread and a few beans between them. They decided that the only thing they could do to survive was to trade their cow for food. So Farmer Mickey went to sell the cow. On his way to the market, Mickey met an old man. "Hello, Farmer Mickey," said the man. "Where are you going?" "I'm headed to the market to sell my cow," Mickey explained. The old man looked at the cow. "I'll give you these magical beans for her. If you plant them under a full moon, they will grow right up to the sky." Farmer Mickey was curious, and there was a full moon that night, so he agreed to trade his cow for the beans. When Mickey returned home, he showed Donald and Goofy the beans. "3 beans?" his friends cried angrily when Mickey held out his hand. "We can't live on 3 beans." "These are magic beans," Mickey tried to explain, but his friends wouldn't listen. Donald grabbed the beans and threw them on the ground. They bounced once, twice, and then landed in a hole in the floor. The 3 farmers crawled into bed hungrier than ever. They didn't know what they would do. Then, under the bright moonlight, something strange happened. The beans began to grow. A stem formed and quickly turned into a huge stalk. The beanstalk climbed all the way into the sky, carrying the farmhouse with it. When the hungry farmers awoke the next morning, they looked out the window. Happy Valley was gone. They were in a strange land on top of the clouds. Mickey pointed to a giant castle in the distance. "Whoever lives there must have plenty of food. Maybe he'll share." The 3 friends ran to the castle. They helped each other climb the stairs and then slid under the door. When they finally got inside, the 3 farmers spotted huge bowls and plates filled with food. They had never seen so much to eat in one place. The farmers ran to the table and started eating everything in sight. Soon the farmers were too full to eat another bite. Suddenly, they heard a tiny voice call out to them from a chest on the table. "Who are you?" Mickey asked. "It is I, the golden harp," said the tiny voice. "A wicked giant stole me and brought me here to sing for him. The sound helps him sleep." The farmers were frightened when they heard the word giant. Just then, everything in the room started to shake. Heavy footsteps thundered toward them. A voice roared out, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell a pot roast." Mickey, Donald, and Goofy hid behind a sugar bowl. The giant entered the room. He was taller than 10 men and looked stronger than 40. The giant started to make himself a big meal. As he reached for the sugar, the three friends scurried to find new hiding places. Mickey hid in the bread, but the giant used the bread to make a sandwich, and Mickey got stuck inside. The giant was about to take a bite when he noticed the farmer wriggling around. "Gotcha!" the giant cried, grabbing Mickey. Then he spotted Donald and Goofy as they tried to run away. They weren't quick enough, and the giant caught them and stuffed them into his giant hand along with Mickey. The giant dropped all of them into the chest where he was keeping the harp. Luckily, Mickey was able to escape. The giant grabbed the harp before he locked the chest and slipped the key into his pocket. He hadn't noticed that Mickey was free. The giant sat down on a nearby chair and placed the harp on the table in front of him. The harp sang sweetly and soon lulled him to sleep. When Mickey heard the giant snoring, he climbed down a piece of thread. Suddenly, the beanstalk began to wobble until finally it toppled over. The giant crashed to the ground and was silent. With the giant gone, the farmers took the golden harp back to the castle on the hilltop. Happy Valley was a very cheerful place once more, and no one was more pleased than the three brave friends, Farmer Mickey, Farmer Donald, and Farmer Goofy. They had saved the harp and Happy Valley.